Thank you very much for joining us today. So why don't you tell us, Richard, just about your role in the brand?
My role in the MeazureUp program for Aloha Petroleum is I monitor all the stores when they turn in all of their reports. I gather information on a monthly and a quarterly basis. I put together a bonus worksheet for the store managers on a quarterly basis, and I turn it into Butch Caldera for approval. And that's my role in this program.
And tell us a little bit about your role at the company. What do you oversee? What are you responsible for?
My role with Aloha Petroleum is I'm an area supervisor for the Big Island. I have 10 convenience stores on this island, which covers I travel over 200 miles to the other side just to cover 3 stores. My position is a supervisor in the area of the convenience stores. So I manage the convenience stores and the fuel area within the business. I do have managers in each store that report to me. So I just oversee the entire operation in the convenience stores.
Awesome. And you guys are predominantly located in Hawaii, is that correct?
That's correct. The area that in Hawaii, there's 3 different areas, one in Kauai, one in Maui, one in Oahu, and also on the Big Island. So we have a ton of stores spread out. And to get to the other stores, we need to jump on a plane to visit the other stores. So this MeazureUp program really helps with gathering information without having to get on a plane and get the information.
And specifically, you're using the MeazureUp audit app tool right now?
That's correct. We're monitoring customer service evaluation, audit, C-store audit results, which is a safety program. We also track the safety in the store. We also do safe audits within this program.
And what was your operational assessment process prior to using MeazureUp? How does it differ with MeazureUp?
Oh, there is a huge difference. We used to do everything manually. We used to have to go with a clipboard, paper and pencil. There's a ton of things, a checklist that we had to go through, very time consuming. It was this program we're on right now has saved us hours within our days. We used to do 4 customer service evaluation. No, we used to do 2 a week. We used to have to do 2 customer service evaluation a week. So we used to do 8 of them. And it took just too much time to having to put a pen to the paper and record everything. I had to develop a worksheet to track all of this. So it's making my life very, very helpful.
I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome that we're saving you time. So, speaking a little bit from there to the biggest benefits of using MeazureUp, what's the biggest benefit to your role specifically, and then for the entire organization?
Well, my role in terms of using MeazureUp has been, again, saving time. We're using the technical on our cell phones or an iPad to record all of this information, or we have a checklist of what we're doing technically on our phone or our iPad that we can go around and make it much easier. With my role, because I have to accumulate all the information for the company, having it on one page where I can go through everything, get the numbers, and put it on paper. I do put it on paper because there's multiple, I have to report for 55 stores, get information for them. And, because I can do it quarterly, I just looking at one number instead of having to do 3 months. I just put the dates in for the quarter, and it gives me the information for each store.
Awesome. And what features or components do you utilize the most? Taking photos, comments, action plans, the dashboard?
For myself personally, when I do my stores, and I can't, I've looked at the other supervisors' reports. The thing that we enjoy, I enjoy is if I see a problem, it's easy to take a snapshot and include it with the report. When the store manager, if the store manager is not at the store and I go and there's a regular sales associate, they sign off, but the manager will be able to look at the problem and see the problem with a photo and be able to, come up with a plan to take care of it. For myself, as the person that is accumulating all the information, the dashboard, it really helps. I can go to any particular area supervisor and bring up their information. When I go to the dashboard, it brings up the entire market, and I just go in and pick whoever I need to follow up on.
Wow, very helpful. Are you using MeazureUp to help identify any company-wide problems? Have you seen any reduction in repeat offenses? And if you have any examples, feel free to include them.
For my area, I see the same problems popping up every week when I'm going through the stores, and I'm seeing that there is comments from the other area supervisors with the same problems. We're in the work right now. We just hired a new person, to help us with, doing maintenance, getting painting jobs, getting floors done. So in the future, I think this program will really help us with this other individual that we just hired, that they'll be able to see, I would be able to forward pictures and information where that person can, take the lead role in getting it done. So it's helping us in a way that pictures are creating something that they can look at and do something to get it completed.
Are there any quantifiable differences you've noticed since using MeazureUp? Any internal metrics to evaluate it? I know you mentioned saving a lot of time. So is there anything that you can say is an ROI or return on investment for using MeazureUp?
Well, the return on investment, I think it's the manpower that we're actually using with every area supervisor. Because of the amount of responsibilities that we have, besides doing this reports every week, our duties are, we got to multitask. We got to go in. We got to check this, check that. With this process, I think the investment in time is the most important thing that I found. In the future, if we're going to plan to do this, I can talk to the other area supervisors to see how it's working for them and where the savings are for them, because it's not only myself that is doing this. I have 4 other area supervisors that are, having to do the same duties. The only difference is my duty is that I need to accumulate information and get it to Butch Caldera.
Right on. And I guess just overall, are there any general feedbacks, comments, anything that you would say about MeazureUp just in your experience so far?
Well, with my experience, the thing that I like about it is that the stores are able to bring it up on their computer, be able to print it up, be able to review it with their staff. Because I've gone to my stores and I've seen it being posted. I've seen that the employees are aware of what the information they're gathering or they're getting to help get most of the problems corrected. Like you know, in the rest of the working retail world, we're not fully staffed. So, getting things accomplished on a timely manner has been a problem for, I think, not only for us, but I think for everyone else within the market. So with this and then printing the information up has helped us, kind of resolve some of the problems that we're encountering.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate that's all the questions we have. So we really appreciate the time, and we thank you for being a MeazureUp customer.
Oh, you're most welcome. I think one of the things Amir has been very, very good at responding to all of our questions, and not only Amir, is the entire team of MeazureUp. When I've asked questions via email, I've getting a response very quickly. I know there's a time difference and everything else, but it's been very helpful with that.